Hi, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a tutorial on a frog leg. I'm doing this tutorial because I noticed that some of the patterns are kind of funky when it comes to the actual making of the frog leg, and I couldn't find a specific video on how to make a frog leg in YouTube, so I ended up making this own design, and it ended up working out really well. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is make a slip knot. And after our slip knot is made, we're going to want to chain 14. Now you can adjust the foundation chain number to the size of your project, but for this specific frog leg, we're going to be chaining 14. Okay, so we have our chain of 14. Now we're going to want to take our stitch marker and place it in this very first V-stitch on the left-hand side. Just like that. So after we put in our stitch marker, we are going to chain additional 5. So that's our chain 5. Now the second chain from your hook, which is, this is 1, this is 2, you're going to be putting 2 single crochets inside of this stitch. So this will be 1 single crochet, and in that same stitch we're going to be placing 1 more single crochet. So that's 2 single crochets inside of that stitch. Now in the next 2 stitches, we're going to be placing 1 single crochet. So go to the next stitch and place 1 single crochet. And then the next stitch after that, place an additional single crochet. And in this final stitch right here, we're going to be putting a slip stitch. So that makes our first little frog toe. After that, we're going to chain 5. And we're going to be doing the same thing we did over here. So the second chain from hook, we're going to be putting 2 single crochets. So 1, 2. In the next stitch, we're going to be placing 1 single crochet. And then after that, in the next stitch, we're going to be placing an additional single crochet. And in this final stitch, we're going to be putting a slip stitch. And then, so that's 1 little toe, 2 little toe, and then we just need 1 more. So we're going to do the same thing. So chain 5. Place 2 single crochets in the second chain from hook. One single crochet in this next stitch. An additional single crochet in the following stitch. And then finally our slip stitch in the last stitch. Okay, so now we have our 3 little fingers. So to connect them, all we're going to do is go back to this stitch marker, and we're going to be placing 1 single crochet in all of these stitches. So let's take our stitch marker out and let's place our first single crochet. And you can kind of tighten that down too. And then you're just going to want to place 13 more single crochets down this row right here, so 1 in each stitch. So you will have 2 strings left, and you're going to want to keep these for sewing it into whatever you are working on. But yeah, that is our tutorial on how to make a frog leg. If you enjoyed this video, found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. I will be doing a giveaway for 100 followers. So stay tuned for that. Thanks so much. Have a great day.